And does that kind of teach you lessons for moving on for life? Like even outside of loss, grief, and what you've experienced, I feel like those are lessons that stick with you, whether you go through stuff in work or relationships. Moving forward, that deduction method, because I feel like constantly people are either relying on drinks or this or that, or just escapism to avoid what they feel. But that what you're telling me right now is literally, I think, is the answer. I don't know the answer, but if I were to guess, is that deduction of going why this, then that, then this, then that, to get to the source and not put a Band-Aid on it.
Let me tell you something. Imagine you have a bleeding wound, right? And you put a Band-Aid on it. But then somehow somebody brings a microscope to you and they show you that the wound that you're seeing is actually a very, very big tear inside of your heart. And it's going to kill you. And you can put 100 Band-Aids on it or 1,000,000, but eventually it's going to kill you. And you see the lesion, you see that tear in your heart with your own eyes. You are screwed from that moment on. You know why? Because you can no longer fool yourself with Band-Aids, because you know you're fooling yourself. That's the thing with deconstruction of emotions. You can no longer use alcohol or drinking or anything else to suppress it, because you know you're fooling yourself. You've seen it with your own eyes what the actual issue is. So even if you try to numb yourself with other things, you're like, oh, but I'm fooling myself. And nobody likes to fool themselves. I think people that get caught in like substance abuse, or they use other things to numb their emotions, a part of them is still not present to the actual depth of the wound. They haven't seen that microscopic view of of what's going on within. Because once you saw it, oh my God, you have no choice but going deep in and really sewing that wound and stopping the bleeding at the source.